Rocket VR, and this is my journey of creating a VR game through Unreal Engine. I'm currently using 4.27 because 5 is a little finicky for me right now, and I don't have the patience to deal with it. So what I want to show you right now is how to create a skyblock for your level. Currently I got nothing. Well, I got stars, but we're gonna get rid of those. And I'm gonna put in a material that I have made. That's a lie. I didn't make it. I used this app called Blockade Labs. So I'm just fiddling around with this, and I'm creating a image, a 3D image, 365, 360, 360, 360, 360 degree image for my skyblock. So what I'm doing right now is I can customize whatever I want. So city in the background, nighttime, and let's go realistic. All right, so we're gonna make that a scene. We're gonna generate that. All these links will be in the links below, so check them out. It'll help you create a skyblock a little bit faster for your game if this is something you want to do. For myself, I am really kind of keen on the AI generated stuff, which is what this is. And it's super neat to be able to show what AI generation is capable of doing. Yes, sometimes the rendering is not that great. Like you can see right here, it's pretty pixelated, so it doesn't look that awesome. So you can fiddle around with that in design tools and design what you want. But this gives you a good place to start if you're someone like me who is not really so capable in designing something like this. So this is what it looks like. Looks pretty cool. I'm not really too sure about this because this is pretty close. So what we'll do is we'll download this anyway. This is another conversion software. And this again will be in the links below. So I'll find my skyblock that I want. I'll open that up. And then it asks me which one I want to switch it off to. So we're going to go to image. We're going to go HDR. Convert that bad boy. Now, once that one's converted, I'm going to download it. Make sure you download it because for some stupid reason, I keep forgetting to do that. So we're going to click on that, download. Now it's downloading it as a skyblock. So now we're going to get out of all this. We've done all that. Now go into your Unreal Engine, whichever one you're doing, it doesn't matter. I highly suggest making, especially for these, folders for them, because you could have, if you have a large game and you have multiple levels, you're gonna have so many of these that it's just gonna be ridiculous, right? So start off, get yourself a Skyblocks folder. Now you got Skyblocks. Now what we're gonna do is, I have a few here, so I should delete them, but I'm lazy right now and I'm not going to. So we're gonna go Skyblocks. We're gonna drag our folder or our file from our downloads, drag it in, shouldn't take very long, a couple seconds, there we go. Here it is. So this is the image that we are thinking of using, right? So looks good, all right, sounds good, perfect. Now there's two ways of doing this part. One is you can either create a material, start the material from scratch, or what I recommend is clicking on the image itself, going up and going create material. So much faster. Once you've double clicked on here, it brings you into here. All right, so you got a bunch of errors. Yeah, we get it. So let's, first of all, let's break this pin here because you don't need that. Now, the reason I wanted to right click on here and create a material off of here is because it already transfers the material into here. If you do not have a texture sample, oh my God, I can't even talk. In this one already, you're gonna have to go down to the bottom here and put the texture sample into there. Not a big deal, takes a couple more seconds, but realistically, it's just that much easier. We're gonna put in a reflection vector, WS, right there. All right, we're gonna add that to our UVs, and then we're gonna add this to our immersive color. One thing I didn't do, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back. Skyblocks, this needs to be added to unlit. There we go. All right, so there you go. You got your scene right here. Now, one thing I had a massive issue dealing with was my texture was upside down. It was fine in here, but when I transported it into my world, for some reason it was upside down, and I could not find for the life of me a video on it. I finally did. And the reasoning to do this is actually quite simple. And what we want to add is another vector, but we want to add a constant 3 vector, Now this allows you to have X, Y, and Z. So if we go yeah, and I'm just going to go R1 just to make sure that I have it the way I want it to. Now you can play around with this, but really 1 is where you're going to start off with. So we got that. We're going to save that. All that's good. Yeah. Awesome. Now, next one you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add a blueprint. You're going to want to add actor. Now, blueprint underscore. We're going to go skyblock. This is like future city night, I guess. Whatever. I don't care. All right. Normally I would, but I don't right now. So now that we've added this, next. All right. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add a static mesh. I don't know why I had a brain fart on that one. That was pretty sad. We don't really need to add anything to this, but what we do need to do is from this static mesh, go down to view options, make sure that you have engine contents on, and then just go, and then type in sky, and your sky sphere should be somewhere around here. There you go. All right. Now it gives you the option to create another material. So within the material, now we're going to find our material that we created. So I believe I said city something, city, night city something. Don't even remember at this point. All right, so we got Skyblock Mat 2, which I believe that's the right one. Yep, there we go. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to compile. We're going to save that. All right, so now that we've saved it, we brought it in. We're going to click on it. Bop, bop, bop. Look at that, look at that, look at that. It goes right in there like that. Okay, so we got some sky in here like we wanted to. Got some cool little spaceship in there and got this. Now, one thing that we do have an issue with is obviously our sky block ends here, right? So we don't want that. So what we're going to do is going to go back, click on the sky block, and then just rearrange the size in order to adjust the scale to where we want. So we can go, let's say 2. Let's go 2. And 2. There we go. Now you can fiddle around with everything to kind of give yourself a little bit more ambience and fiddle around with the coloring and everything else you want. But that's your basic idea of how to get a skyblock into your game. And to do it fairly simple, it only took me about 10 minutes to make this video, when in reality it could have taken me 2 minutes to actually do it. So again, you're using AI generated scenes, pictures, and if that's something that you want to do and that's something that makes it easier for you, by all means, that's what they're there for. But realistically, if you can do it yourself, by all means, that's also even better. So I hope this helps somebody. Let me know what you think in the comments, and as always, stay safe. Catch you on the flip side. Peace out.